What is an ad concept? Is it the same thing as an ad creative? Or if not, what is the difference? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, there is a clear difference between what a creative and a concept are. And most importantly, recently, I've had to have these conversations over and over again with some of our clients at the agency. And I just thought this would be something interesting to make for a video. So with that being said, in today's video, what I wanna talk about is what makes up a creative, what makes up a concept, how are they fundamentally different, and why is it important for you to make a clear difference between the two when you're speaking and also thinking about running your ads. My name is Justin and I'm the founder at Wizo Media, an e-commerce marketing agency specializing in elevating thriving brands by simplifying e-commerce growth. So what better way to start with visual examples? I'm a visual learner and I hope to start this video strong by showing you an exact difference between a creative and a concept. So this is a creative, this is a concept. This is a creative, this again is a concept. And one last time, here's a creative and here's a concept. This is the difference between the two. Can you spot what the difference is? Can you understand what makes one different over the other? Even Meta in their Performance 5, they talk about the concept. So they don't mention creative, they talk about building a concept. And in there, they talk about having a strong messaging in your concept that will be able to target your right audience. So with that said, the reason why you should listen to this video is because if Meta is recommending that you actually focus on a concept over creative, and if a lot of agencies, including ours, who's managed over $10 million in ad spend, is recommending that you implement concept over creative, I think there's a reason why. And our reason is the following. A creative has no purpose behind it, or very little purpose. A creative is pretty. A creative looks nice. A creative is visually appealing. And a creative might work organically. This is the style of post that you would post on your Instagram, on your TikTok, on your Facebook, wherever you're active at. This is something that would work organically. An ad concept is totally different. An ad concept needs to be marketing your product. And more often than not, people think they're marketing, but they're truly just displaying a product and letting people know that this product exists and that they should buy. Your average person will do the following. They'll find an ad that they like, or they'll actually not even, let alone find an ad that they like, they'll just do a photo shoot or a video shoot, and they then will crop that to an ad format, will post that on Facebook, put a caption with something along the lines of, here's my new collection, buy now, or here's this new product, buy now, or here's this product, you should buy it, or learn more about this new collection, something along those lines. This is not marketing. You're not advertising here. You're just displaying a product and hoping people will buy. The art of marketing is to convince somebody that they should buy, or to pull out a desire from someone and match this desire with your product. But that's why you market, I should say. So if you're working with an agency, or if you yourself are simply just doing photo shoots usually and either slapping your logo on top of these photos or not even putting any logo on it or anything, you're just literally having an actual product shot displayed as an ad, you're not marketing. And it becomes very hard to scale and grow your brand because there's no variables that you control in your ad process. You only control stuff that is post-ad process. So what exactly can you do if you're just producing creatives? Well, if we start from the basis that audience targeting is borderline useless now, so you can't really change your audiences. Now, you don't really have nothing on your ads, so you don't really know why or why not a photo is working. You might be thinking, oh, it's because it was not in the right settings, not the right color, it's not the right this and that. But truthfully, you're at a loss for action steps. There's not much you can do to optimize your ads because you don't really know why this ad is working or why it's not working. And if you want to scale and you need quote unquote more creatives, what are you gonna do? Take more pictures? It's not gonna work. You have to make concepts. Now, a concept is an ad that has a purpose. It's an ad meant to convert. It's an ad that has a messaging that speaks to a specific person in a specific way. So it speaks to ideally your perfect persona. And then from there, it speaks to their deepest desires or pain points, and in the right setting and environment, and with the right awareness that your prospect has in regard to your product. It has all of these elements aligned. Depending on when this video goes live, either before or after, there will be a video on the channel talking about how you should fundamentally make your ad strong. And I recommend that you check this video out because it speaks to how do you make a strong concept. So take a look at that. But the clear difference here is the messaging. It's the intent behind the actual photo or video that you're using. So one is unintentional, the other one is intentional. And before you tell me, well, there's an intention behind the shoot, there's an intention behind the branding, there's an intention behind the look, the editing, it doesn't matter. there needs to be a messaging in there. There needs to be a messaging that you give out to the audience. Every big brand is doing that. If you look at their stuff, there's always a headline. It's very, very rare that even big brands have a photo that is just of the product. Very rare. There's always going to be at least a text on screen. And you might not think that this text has anything to do with selling that product. It might look very broad, but they purposely put that text there because they're trying to speak to a specific desire within their audience. I now invite you to rewind this video and go back to where I showed what is the difference between a creative versus a concept. Pause for a second and think, how can you implement that within your brand today? Regardless of you being fashion, regardless of you wanting to have a very clean brand. Look, you can have an amazing brand, a super clean brand, and still make a concept. I know this topic might be confusing, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment them down below and I'll be more than happy to answer each and every one of you. And on that note, check out the 2 links in the description down below. It's gonna be one to join our free Peak Ad community and get access to our course on e-com, paid advertising. And that said, if you wanna work with an agency to do all of your paid ads needs and your creatives, also check out the description down below and book in a call to speak with our team. On that note, check out other videos of the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.